All right. Well, I just wanted to come on here quick today uh, and talk about something that was an experience that I had that I think is a learning for all of us. It's a learning for me as well as for you. So I just wanted to share that with you. Some days I'm in meetings like all day long, and by the time I get to the end of the day, I'm pretty exhausted. And so I don't show up as much as I probably should for some of these live videos, but I will do better. Every day we have a chance to do better, right? So today, and I'll give you some context here in just a minute as to kind of this experience that I had today. But I wanted to start off just by saying, there are so many things around us in the world that if we are looking, they provide clues for us. They help us in learning if we just actually watch and listen and learn from the things that are going on around us. And today is one of those things. I had an experience here that I'll tell you about in just a minute, but just reminded me about the importance of being responsible. And I know, you're probably sitting there going, "Hey, I'm responsible. I am," right? But the truth is, most people are not really that responsible. Most people blame other people for what they don't have or what they want. They expect other people to do things for them instead of doing them for themselves because we don't really take 100% responsibility. And so that's what I wanted to talk about today. Okay. Now, so what ended up happening is I get a message from somebody on social media that had signed up for one of my programs before. Hmm, hmm. Somebody trying to sell me insurance, probably, or car warranty, or whatever. They can wait. So anyway, what ended up happening is I get this message from somebody today on social media, and it pretty much says, you know what, I'm holding you responsible for me not doing something. And at first, I was kind of like, huh, well, that's sort of interesting. And I talk to thousands of people every week, probably, and so honestly, sometimes I have to go back and kind of refresh my memory on who is this person? How did I talk to him before? So I went back and I looked. I pulled up some of the information because my first thought is, well, am I partially responsible for this? Did I do something? Did I not do something that I should have done? Was I not responsible in this situation? And I'm just going to share with you. And again, you can let me know if you think, Jason, you dropped the ball, then tell me in the comments. But let me kind of explain what happened. So this person, it was about a year ago, and that's why again I didn't recognize it because it was from a year ago. Had reached out to me and wanted to join one of my courses that I have. Was really, I need this, I need this, I need this, I got to have this. Can I get in? So we talked. Probably spent an hour or more with this person, kind of talking about what they were going through and what they were trying to accomplish. And yeah, I had a program or a course that they could take that would help them do what they needed to do. So, um, so I shared that with them, and they said, "Well, I can't pay for the whole thing right now. Can I do a payment plan?" Okay, I had a payment plan for that particular course. So they signed up for the payment course. This person was overseas, so I spent again additional time on the phone with them, trying to get all the banking things worked out because of the country they're in. It's some weird banking stuff. So I finally got paid for the first installment. They got access to the course. And so, the following month, there was problems with the payment again. So I got online. We took care of that, and so this person was able to continue in the course. Now, the third month, same thing, problems with the banking again. And so again, I reached out to this person to try to fix it so that they could continue to move forward and get what they wanted. Right? No response. I reached out probably 3 or 4 times, no response, no response, no response. So at that point, I kind of feel like I've done what I could have done. Now, could I have reached out a fifth or sixth or seventh time? I probably could have, but at some point, it's really their responsibility, not mine at that point, right? So where am I going with this, right? Is again that just like if you purchase a car and you start making payments and then you stop making the payments, what do you think's going to happen? Well, the bank's probably going to come and take your car away from you, right? And that's kind of what happened in this situation, right? But even bigger than that, again, it's not that part of it, but the fact that this person was feeling it was somehow my responsibility for the fact that they hadn't done what they told me they wanted to do a year ago. Now, the reality is, I couldn't help this person because if they're not willing to help themselves, there's no way in hell I can actually help them, right? Because again, unless we are responsible for ourselves, nobody else can actually help us, right? And that's a lot of times you've probably seen that where people want to help you, they try to help you, you don't want the help, right? And so no matter what they do, it's not really gonna help you. And so the fact that this person waited for over a year, right, shows that they weren't very responsible from their side. So I couldn't help them, right? Now I'm hopeful that I can help them at this point. But again, it brings up. I just share that as an example because it's a bigger lesson for us to think about here, and that is, nobody else can do for you, only you can do for you. Okay, so one of my mentors has said, I cannot eat for you. That makes perfect sense, right? I can't sit here and eat my dinner, and as I'm eating my dinner, you're getting all the calories, right? That would be wonderful for those of you that are trying to lose a little bit of weight, right? Hey, Jason, you need an extra few pounds. Let me eat some ice cream for you, and you can just take those calories from me. It doesn't work that way, right? And if you were to sit here and say, "Oh, I'm starving, I'm starving, I'm starving, I'm starving," and there's a bowl of food in front of you, you're the one who has to pick up the spoon or the fork and actually feed yourself. If you don't feed yourself, nobody else is going to. Now, again, that absent, you need help eating and somebody actually helps you hold the spoon up there, but you understand the idea. Only you can do for you. You are the one that is responsible for you. So don't bitch and moan if things aren't going the way you want them to go, if you're not being responsible to get those things done. Now, what I'm saying here, I need to hear myself, right? You probably saw a little meme that I put out just recently that said, every time you point your finger at somebody else, you got three coming back at you, right? So is this something that I needed to hear today? Something that I needed to learn today as well? Of course it is, right? That's why this thing happened to me today. So I could think about it, I could reflect on it, I could feel into it and see what I need to do different. And the fact that you're watching this video means you probably needed to hear it today too. So here you go. Right? I'm giving it to you. So, but again, as I said, you probably think you're pretty responsible. Most people think they are pretty responsible, but I would say probably 99% of the people out there aren't really as responsible as we need to be. I mean, I've literally had people that ask me to take a test for them or to do some of these other things. And it's like, I can't do that for you. First off, it's unethical. I can't do it anyway. But the second thing is, if you want the results, you have to do the work. Same thing. I can't do push-ups for you. If you want the strong muscular body here, I can't do weights for you and have you be the one that gets the benefit. If we want the results, we have to be willing to do the work. Okay, because only you can be responsible for you. Does that make sense? I hope it does. Again, it was one of those things that probably something I needed to hear again today. And I'm sure that, again, something that you wanted to hear as well. So, with that, I got to get off and get to my next call today. So, have a great rest of your day, and I will see when I see you on a future video or wherever it happens to be. Have a great day.